Recently, I was able to witness the fights of 3 great warriors. His powers were completely absurd. I had never seen anything like it.
What it do? It's your boy, Dragon Ball Art 92, and I'm back with another Kamehameha reaction video. Yes, and we got a good one today, you guys. We're gonna be doing another reaction video to E. I can't really say his name because I don't know how to pronounce it. But Gogeta always moves different. But before we get to the content today, you guys, make sure you hit the like button so that way we can trigger YouTube algorithm. That way we can be seen by a bigger audience, man, so we can grow here at Dragon Ball Art 92. You dig. And if you're new here, we welcome you and we thank you for coming by and enjoying content with us today. Yes, here at Dragon Ball Art, we do reaction videos.
Dragon Ball everything reaction videos.
So if you're a Dragon Ball fan, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell notification so that way you can be updated whenever I drop a video. Now that we got all that good stuff out the way, you guys, let's get to the content. You dig? Let go.
Bullets may fly around, but I lay down. I'm not Goku or Vegeta, I am Gogeta. It's over to that pop, I come for you. I feel safe and sound on solid ground. Every force you create has an echo. Your own bad energy will be your undoing.
I gotta give little bro his props, bro, because he's very creative, especially when it comes to these videos. Every time I watch one of his videos, it is very, very entertaining, bro. Let's give this man a round of applause, man. I want to say this to all the Dragon Ball creators out there, man. I respect y'all, man, for putting in that hard work, man, for something that you love, bro. Like real talk, bro, because it just shows dedication. It shows how much you guys actually love Dragon Ball like I do, man. And I love watching y'all videos. There's a lot of content creators out there that do Dragon Ball videos that I watch that I may not mention all the time. But I was basically a Dragon Ball fan and a fan of everybody else reaction videos before I started doing mine. You guys motivated me. So I want to give all you guys a shout out straight up, man. Let's give all you guys a round of applause. Let's get back to the content.
How can I lay down?
Gogeta be moving different.
Hey, yo, Trey, can I get a beat?
So we got Goku fighting Janemba, and a lot of you guys said that I missed this fight. And yes, Goku was moving different. We got this beautiful transformation of Goku going Super Saiyan 3, really shaking the heavens and hell. This jump was beautiful. And I can't lie, Goku was moving against Fat Janemba. Peep how he's staring him down. Goku was giving Janemba the work, giving him multiple punches and got him floating in the air. And then when he punches him down, oh my goodness, y'all was right. He was moving. But when Janemba turned skinny, peep his stare down. One of the coldest villain intros I've ever seen in Dragon Ball. And this fight was honestly crazy. You got Goku hitting this combo, and then you got Janemba countering him right back. And this clip of Janemba in the fire, I can't even lie. Toriyama was cooking. Then Goku gets washed. Then Vegeta pulls up.
Bro, you gotta understand. Janemba, this boy right here, was super raw, bro. He was putting hands on them. You dig what I'm saying? The way that he came about was quite interesting. From that toxic waste, bad souls that was in that machine, and then that little boy, the little worker or whatever, got caught up in that explosion, and he became Janemba. It was a quite interesting story, man. It's something that you can actually picture, you know what I'm saying, happening in the afterlife. You know what I mean? Because sometimes they can get overwhelmed from all the work. You know what I mean? You know, King Yamba be, you know, he be having his hands full sometimes. So, you know, Janemba is a quite interesting being because you never know what bad souls came together to create him. But let's get back to it.
And then he gets washed as well. It was so bad. He got Vegeta crying because Goku got stronger. No. This is tragic. And at first, he didn't want to fuse.
Bro, you can't be making fun of my boy Vegeta. That's up, bro. Like, real talk. But he was crying, though, bro. Sometimes Vegeta get really frustrated, bro, because it seemed like he can't get stronger, or that Goku just has some type of ability to make sure that he's stronger than Goku. I mean, stronger than Vegeta all the time. Goku's an interesting character, bro. Really interesting. Let's get back to it.
But after realizing if they didn't, they'd be cooked, they fused. And we got this horrendous fusion called Veku. That jump was horrible. And for 30 minutes, he was getting fried. I can't even call this a fusion. This really looks like a failed
Hey, bro, it was this exact same thing that happened to Goten and Trunks, bro, when they was trying to fuse, and they made fat goat tanks, bro. And you know, Goku and Vegeta did the same thing, bro, and it was so funny because they was getting they handed to them, bro, like real talk, bro. And it was funny because the big one was trying, bro, but Janemba was having a ball beating his bro. And I'm gonna be honest with you when it comes to the fusions between Gogeta and Vegito. Vegito's more of my favorite fusion more than anything. Gogeta is dope. He's real dope, bro. Don't get it confused. But I mean, I just personally like Vegito more because of his personality. You know what I mean, rather than Gogeta. But they both pretty raw. But that fusion dance is like, it's a fusion dance. Come on, get it. It's a fusion dance. Oh no, bro, they gotta that shit out. Let's get back to the content.
experiment. All because Vegeta didn't fully extend his finger. We got this monstrosity. But after Pikkon came up clutch, Vegeta and Goku created the ultimate fusion. This form,
Let's give it up for that music, bro. That Dragon Ball music, for real. I'm not sure, bro, if I'm the only one that actually feel this way, but the music from Dragon Ball touches a brother's soul, bro. Like, I really, really, really like Dragon Ball music. I don't know what it is about the Dragon Ball music, bro, but it really touches a brother. For real, for real. I be loving that music. Let's get back to the content.
right here. Yeah, this is probably my favorite fusion out of the two, and I'm gonna show y'all why. Keep the first thing he says.
I am not Goku or Vegeta. I am Gogeta. It's over, Janemba. I come for you.
I know when y'all first saw this movie and Gogeta said that, y'all just got chills. That jump was tough. And with that line alone, he got Janemba shivering. And then peep this beautiful frame of the goat. If y'all play Dokkan, y'all already know they cooked with this man's animations for the 10th year anniversary. The first day I saw this man's animation, I was geeking. They really had him hitting the Rasengan and everything. We get back to the fight, and then we just see Janemba started tweaking out and screaming for no reason. Then Gogeta says another cold line.
Every force you create has an echo. Your own bad energy will be your undoing.
And if you peep the intro, you already know.
Bro, real talk, bro. Those wise quotes from Gogeta, bro, was deep, bro, and it cuts deep, bro. Like getting stabbed by a butcher knife, bro. Man, that is out of control. Hey, but Gogeta, I ain't gonna lie, bro. He was definitely dope in this movie, bro. I really, really like this movie. You know what I mean? Because they had to really fight, bro, to win this battle, bro. It wasn't an easy battle. For real, for real. And nobody else knew about it. None of the other Z fighters knew about this battle. PyCon did come through and save the day for him, though. Real talk. Let's get back to it.
No, that jump was top tier. Then you got Gogeta not walking, not running, shoot, not even flying. This man started gliding. Bro, so saucy with it, he don't even gotta use his legs. This is Aura carrying him alone. He hits Janemba with air waves or punches so fast that the human eye couldn't even see it, but that jump was still insane. And you really got bro posing for the camera. And I'm gonna be honest, he cold with it. This isn't just aura. There's another term we like to call others when they cold and have aura, and it's called him. He turns around and gives 2 knees to the back of the head. That jump was so hard that man got his tongue flying out of his mouth. And y'all see his face? This man is in.
I'm not gonna lie though. In this fight, Gogeta was moving effortlessly, bro. Like he had no problems with Janemba at all, bro. At all. And I was like, man, I wonder if Vegeta was catching up to Goku in power for them to jump in power like this. I know that the fusion adds 10 times to the sum of both of the warriors. I understand that. But Janemba had feats that was really hard to combat, bro. And for Gogeta just to go out there and make it look effortlessly, bro, was insane, bro. That's an insane power jump. Let's get back to it.
Utter disbelief because he really saw Gogeta hitting theatrics. Like, I'm gonna be honest, this wasn't even necessary. This man is wilding. And then he kicks him and then spins around just to land, not even facing him. Bro really got his back turned on the world, just like people who wear V-Lone shirts. Do people even anymore? And Gogeta turns around and is mean mugging. Really got Janemba trembling in fear. I'm sick. And Gogeta is ready for the final attack. And out of pure desperation, Janemba charges at him.
Did anybody else notice the holes that Janemba still had, bro? It's like Gogeta gave that boy permanent fist tattoos or something, bro. Like in his chest, bro. His chest was caved in, bro, with certain holes, like fist holes all through his body, bro. And he didn't recover, bro. Can you imagine him walking around, bro, with fist holes in his chest? That is up, bro. Let's get back to it.
Bro really out here moving with 2 brain cells instead of trying to dodge or not even trying to get close to it. He really went towards the danger. That's like your mom telling you not to go over there where that sign says danger and you go straight towards the danger. Dog, don't go. Gogeta throws the Soul Punisher at Janemba and he hits him in the face. But of course, that John did no damage. And he got cooked by the Soul Punisher and he disintegrated.
I'm wondering too, because he did punch Gogeta pretty hard. Did he use his power to punch that, or did the Soul Crusher crush him right before he punched him? That's a good question, right? You know what I mean? Because I used to always wonder, like, he didn't do nothing. Gogeta's space didn't turn nothing. Like, was he just that much powerful than Janemba, or did Gogeta's move stun Janemba and stop him from putting full force into that punch? That's a question that I've been having. But let's get back to it.
Greats, and the fight is over. Then we see this random kid again. Now, one of my favorite parts of this movie is Goku's farewell to Vegeta.
Goodbye, my friend.
It's really beautiful because we really see how much they care for each other, even though they're rivals. But now that that's out the way, time for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
Hey, yo, Trey, can I get a beat?
Now, if I'm being honest, this is probably one of the best designs ever for a transformation. This is basically the pure embodiment of Sun Wukong, just cooler.
That was a good line, bro. But definitely, the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was raw. At that time, too, I think, in my eyes, when I was watching GT, that form became my favorite compared to Vegito, just because we didn't see nothing else from Vegito since Z. You know what I'm saying? So I was super excited, even to get a fusion in GT. You know what I mean? But let's get back to it.
Now, there has been crazy accusations like how Kaba is stronger than Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which is insane. That's like saying PJ Tucker is better than LeBron. He's not. But when I first seen this on my screen,
Who would say some like that, bro? Come on, keep it real. Kaba only has Super Saiyan 2. How is Super Saiyan 2 stronger than Super Saiyan 4? Are you out of your minds? Come on, people, with some of these hot takes, bro. Like, y'all gotta think, bro. Use your brain, bro. Just because it's GT compared to Super, don't make the Super character stronger than the GT characters. We really got to be logical about some of that stuff, bro. Cause wow, y'all be wilding out here, bro. Y'all be making some outrageous statements, bro. Let's get back to it.
I was so happy. I saw this shit in tears. The way he enters into the scene is so heavenly. You really got Omega Shenron trying to stop the fusion, and he just gets knocked back by Aura alone. And the way this man steps out from his head to his feet, this man just screams, Aura. You really got everyone smiling because they fused, because they knew Gogeta was him. And we even got the cameraman glazing with how he's just moving with this camera work. But I don't even know if I could call it glazing because look at the fit. That junk is tough. He really got Omega Shenron in peril. And with just one look, Gogeta really got him flying 50 feet back. And between this interaction with everybody, Gogeta hasn't even moved one muscle and he's still staring down Omega.
Bro, is that Sonic music? Oh, and then the Sonic picture pop up as soon as I pause it. That's crazy, bro. I knew I wasn't tripping.
First off, do you know how much of a dog you gotta be to just speed blitz somebody with just your eyesight? And trust me, Omega is watching the entire verse of Z by himself, I promise you. If y'all want to peep some power scaling, I'm gonna put these 2 videos in the description. They was crazy. Omega, oh my goodness. They was not capping about this power creep. Omega rushes in and he gets speed blitz again. And that jump was so fast we couldn't even see nothing but a flash. And while Omega's getting sent flying, we can examine that Gogeta hit him 3 times with the last punch giving him a bloody nose. And peep how Gogeta is just grinning ear to ear and his eyes are closed. You're not even taking him seriously. He even said that he was in.
Yeah, the catfish got hands put on him, bro, by Gogeta, bro, Super Saiyan 4, bro. And that was insane jumping power too, just like the Janemba fight, bro. Like, you know, something about that form, bro. And I used to wonder, like, what's stronger, the fusion dance or the earrings? And you know, of course, Super answers that question. They both around the same power level, but I wonder how a Super Saiyan 4 Vegito would look like. Y'all let me know in the comment section if y'all would like something like that. I mean, to me, that'd be pretty dope. But let's get back to it.
Impressed because all he got was a bloody nose. And peep what Omega said.
You stinking monkey.
Oh nah, bro got so frustrated he really brought out the Frieza card. And Gogeta even said he would slow down his attack so that he can count the punches he got hit with. And Gogeta is really taunting him, or as we say in today's age, rage bait. And yes, he fell for it. Omega really gets hit with 3 punches again and gets kicked to the face, sending him flying for the 3rd time in a row. And you would think he wouldn't do that again, but Brody really moving with non-existent brain cells because he charges at him again and he doesn't even hit him. He's literally laid out.
Or he moving with so much confidence he don't realize how much how can I say that? How much a difference is between their powers. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no way he can beat Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. But his confidence got his mind through the roof, thinking that no matter what form these Saiyans take, he can beat them. Nah, dragon, catfish dragon. Your ass back. Get your back, catfish, before we go fishing. Let's get back to it.
On the floor and peep what Gogeta says.
Hello? Are you napping? Because I could have sworn you said something about hitting me.
Oh nah, this is what you call trolling. This man Gogeta is not even taking him seriously. Just like my last relationship. You have never been in one, gang. Sadly, you're right, Fred. And finally, Omega gets a hit on Gogeta, and surprisingly, It's by a ki blast. And Omega really grinning ear to ear because he thought he got him.
I do want to say, bro, relationships are pretty much out of date, bro. Like real talk, bro, because these females be moving different, just like the name of the video, bro. Like, and I ain't trying to roast on the women like that, bro, but they know what they be doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to find a good one out here, bro. So keep your head up, little bro. Keep focused on your goals and dreams, and everything go work itself out. The universe tends to do that. Let's get back to it.
And this is where we see Gogeta being a troll again.
Actually, your little treatment took care of a crick in my neck that's been bothering me.
Oh nah. He basically called his ki blast a chiropractor session. And he charges at him again. Like, dog, do you remember what happened last time when you did this 3 times? I'm telling you, people in Dragon Ball be having the brains of Patrick. This is not okay. And he gets elbowed to the face, and Gogeta spin kicks him to the building. And peep the side eye he's giving him. And you really got him breaking the 4th wall to look at the audience. Like, bro, I'm not your opponent. Please, get back to boxing. And when I tell you this man is a troll, he makes today's trolls look like child's play. He really made shadow clones and was going in for the final attack. And I thought this was it. But nah, Gogeta really pulled out confetti and started laughing.
Bro, that was hilarious, bro. And how did he manifest that, bro? Like, he pulled a Piccolo move. When you know when Piccolo be doing his clothes beam.
Close beam.
Oh, I did the wrong one. My bad. It's
Close beam.
oh my god, bro. But that was hilarious, bro, because I thought that it was gonna be the end of it, bro. And you know, when you play around like that in the fight because you think that's that overconfidence we be talking about. That's that Goku trait right there in Gogeta, bro. Because that right there alone playing in the fight could actually cost you. For real. Let's get back to it.
This is top tier trolling right here, bruh. And Omega resorts to blowing up the planet, just like all Dragon Ball villains do, but Gogeta's not even phased. He's really sitting crisscross applesauce with his eyes closed. And you know what he does?
That boy was meditating when the blast was coming for him, bro. Man, give that man a round of applause. Omega Shenron, yo, blast wasn't. If a dude meditating while you throwing the blast, bro, like, you know, yo, ain't doing nothing, bro. Let's get back to it.
He just simply kicks that attack back into outer space. But it's not as simple as you think. And Gogeta explains about how he put positive energy into his kick and he changed the attack, making it his weapon and no longer Shenron's, which is high levels of IQ right there, I'm not gonna lie. Then he hits Omega Shenron with the Big Bang Kamehameha and they got their Dragon Balls back. But surprisingly, Omega survived that. And they tried to do it again. But due to Gogeta using so much power, they defuse. They didn't even last 20 minutes. But in the 15 minutes that they had Gogeta, they was absolutely cooking Omega. Now, if you play Sparking Zero, you know how insane Gogeta is. And if y'all play Dokkan, you know Gogeta's Easy A was absolutely beautiful, man. I just wish he had more screen time. But now, we know why we're here. And that's because of Super Broly. Peep game. So the scene starts off and the crew is pulling up on Goku and Vegeta. And Broly gets off the ship and makes his presence known. And of course, Frieza being a top.
It was insane the potential that Broly has, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Broly is in my top 20 characters, bro, definitely. Because I mean, for that type of potential for him to rival Super Saiyan God, bro, by himself, bro, not even having a Super Saiyan form, bro, that's insane, bro. Like, Broly's potential, bro, can possibly put him to be one of the strongest fighters in Universe 7, bro. Even stronger than Beerus. Let's get back to it.
Top tier instigator, we see Broly tweaking and he gets ready to attack. Broly rushes in and charges at Vegeta first, and y'all see the smirk Vegeta got on his face? Yeah, he lives to box. Man, get off the fit. We see Broly trying to hit Vegeta, but he can't even touch him. And we really got Vegeta flying backwards with his arms crossed. Oh no, he's not even trying. Vegeta weaves all the punches and kicks Broly back and got him on all fours. Broly comes in swinging, but Vegeta is weaving them effortlessly. And Vegeta said, "Bow!"
Not only did he weave, dodge, and was connecting shots to Broly, but he took his jacket off mid-fight, bro. Mid-fight, bro. Vegeta is the GOAT, bro. Only if we would have smelled the sweet scent of victory during that fight. But you know how they write the storyline. Let's get back to it.
Weave, wide open, nice dodge, but on your left. Oh, Vegeta is teeing up. I don't think y'all understand how happy I am, because the last time Vegeta went against Broly, Brody was on his knees, and now he's boxing. And you really got him hitting these moves like...
Hey, bro, it's a big difference between the OG Broly and the Dragon Ball Super Broly. Excuse me, y'all. Coffee got a brother feeling a little stomachy. But they were two different versions of Broly, bro. The OG Broly was a beast, bro. And you got to think about it. They only had their Super Saiyan forms at that time, bro. So Broly was beating the brakes off them. And nothing that they did, bro, pretty much affected him until the end, you know, and they finally figured out a way to beat him. But you know how that goes, bro. But Broly is a beast, bro. And I was mad when Vegeta was acting scary and like he didn't want to fight Broly at the time. Like his pride wasn't anything. Like, bro, you never back down like that. What is you doing, bro? Let's get back to it.
He's a backup Disney dancer, and then he hits him with a kick, and oh my gosh, this man is boxing. They continue to box, and Broly starts to progress during their fight. And not gonna lie, props to Broly, because besides his dad, he has never boxed anybody a day in his life. And he's hanging with Vegeta. Broly punches him, and Vegeta gets him with a down smash. And peep how quickly Broly recovers, and he winds up for the back fist. This man is nice. They clash, and Vegeta starts to level up. He punches Broly 50 feet back, and then he starts to transform. And I can't even lie. Am I the only one who got finessed so hard right here when I thought Vegeta achieved a new form? But it was fake! I knew it! Vegeta transforms, and the cameraman made sure to get every angle of Vegeta.
Vegeta was tapping into that legendary Super Saiyan form, and then they hit you with the surprise. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to it.
Like he hasn't been wearing the same fit for 20 plus years. All they really ever do is just change the color or take the pads off. Broly comes up behind him, and why did he spin around? Broly really thought doing theatrics behind him was a good distraction. No! And Vegeta hits him with a clean back fist and sends him flying. He tries to rush back in, but Vegeta kicks him down to the ground. He kicks him again, and Vegeta is just putting on a masterclass of how to box. Broly rushes in for a punch, and Vegeta puts his arm down and knees into the face. Broly tries again, and he just gets kicked back and hits with a ki blast. Then tell me why Vegeta grabs his hair and bops into the face. And with every attack Vegeta is throwing, Broly is still adapting. If you really think about it, Broly is Maharaga, just less ugly. Broly hits him with a clean crit and sends him flying.
Bro, you got to give Broly his prop. You see how he's hanging with Super Saiyan right now, bro. Frieza couldn't do that, bro. Most people tremble when Super Saiyan come around, bro. Broly was like, nah, bro, get this out of my face, bro. Y'all ain't doing today. Let's get to it.
Then he punches him through the rock, and they go back to boxing. And he really out here choking Vegeta? Oh, nah. What type of timing is Brody on? Broly was adapted so much, he even got Vegeta to go God mode. And peep how he started staring him down. The animators in the studio was cooking up. I can't even lie to you. Vegeta looks clean. He started hitting Broly with literal air. And Broly comes in again, but Vegeta shows why he's Weave Nation certified.
I think at this point, this was the first time everybody's seen Vegeta actually use Super Saiyan God. Because previously, before this, we didn't see Vegeta use this form at all. We just seen him going blue. But we did have the idea that he knew how to turn it to a Super Saiyan God. But this was the confirmation that he did. Oh, I love that, bro, because he looked raw, bro. He looked like he damn near mastered that form in a sense, bro. Him and Goku, they did a good job with them forms, bro. But let's get back to it.
Broly goes in for a last punch, but Vegeta catches it and stares him down. Moves his hand out the way and straight up booms him through like 5 mountains. And Frieza really thought the fight was over. Shoot, even Vegeta threw a giant ki blast just to finish him off. But nah, Broly was just getting started. What we see next is the definition of pure rage. Broly emerges from the waters and the first move he makes is blasting a giant ki blast from his mouth. And what happens next? Vegeta starts to lose momentum. He rushes into Broly and he punches him and that junk did no damage. Vegeta gets knocked back and Broly rushes after him.
To take a punch like that from a Super Saiyan God, bro, and not flinch, not get no damn, bro, that is insane feat, bro. I mean, it's a sad case for my boy Vegeta. For real, because Broly was out there on his thunder and lightning. That was the sound that was happening inside of Broly while he was going through this phase right now. But let's get back to it.
And every hit Vegeta is making has no effect. He punches Vegeta back and got him on all fours. Then we hear,
"Hey, you! It's about time I got a chance to fight."
Goku. I can't even lie. This was one of Vegeta's best performances, and I thought Goku would cook too. He did the exact opposite. Now, of course, we got this amazing scene of Goku jumping, which you see many animes copying this. And in the first half, he was really boxing with Broly, going toe to toe. I can't even hold you. Goku going crazy. You got Broly hitting Goku with the ki blast and sending him flying to come up behind him and boom him to the ground. Which this is amazing on Broly's part because up until now, he has only fought Paragus, who is trash, and Vegeta. And the way Goku countered him was excellent. But when Goku went God mode.
Expose him!
God mode.
Expose him!
Broly was washing my goat, I'm not even gonna lie to you. You really got this angry monkey swinging him like a rag doll and slamming him back and...
Bro, Broly damn near killed Goku at this point, bro, when he was slamming him against the ground like a rag doll, bro. Broly was dragging Goku. Goku's power wasn't at that time, bro. It's like, what are you doing, bro? Like, you got way more power than this, Goku. But when Goku performed that God Bind, that was sick, bro. And you know, Goku, he always tried to talk his enemies out of doing what they do. But Broly wasn't really a true enemy. He was just actually being mind controlled by Pops. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back to it.
This is just like how Hulk did Loki. Nah, he wildin'. And you got Broly acting like a thug trying to stomp out Goku. I need y'all to realize Broly's foot is half of Goku's body. And with every slam, peep Goku screaming in agony. And then he grabs his head and drags him through the glacier ice after that. We really see my goat out here on the floor in disbelief, and I'm in disbelief too because I did not think you would get washed this badly. And then we got the aura farming goat. Oh yeah, Amy. Piccolo will always find a way to aura farm, and while Goku is getting treated like this, Piccolo is just posing. And some of you might be mad that Piccolo didn't even pull up to help, but think about it. What was he even gonna do?
That's exactly what I was gonna say, bro. What was Piccolo gonna be able to do in that fight, bro? If Super Saiyan God wasn't even challenged, Piccolo didn't have Orange Piccolo at the time. He was not gonna put up no type of fight against that boy Broly. Hey, that's one thing about Piccolo, bro. He's smart, bro. Hey, Piccolo, bro. Piccolo right here, like, I ain't doing all that, bro. I ain't putting my life at risk. Goku and Vegeta can handle this. Oh my God, bro. Let's get back to it.
Remembered what happened last time? Oh yeah, Amy. Yeah, it's best if he just keeps doing what he's doing because that man cannot provide no type of assistance. Now I need y'all to see how the animators finesse the audience. Now I thought he was gonna go Ultra Instinct, but nah, we got this transformation. Now
Real talk, bro. I was so excited when I seen that, bro. I was like, yes, we're gonna get Ultra Instinct. And then nah, these pulled the hokey doke on us, bro. Let's get back to it.
some of y'all might say, but Eve, that form is cool and strong too. Now here's my question. In the entire time of this form being released in Dragon Ball, when did this catch a W against the main villain? Name 3 villains that got defeated by this form by Goku or Vegeta. Now, they was boxing, I can't even lie. Shoot, Goku even hit him with the same move he hit him with earlier. But Frieza, being the pinnacle definition of an instigator, kills Broly's dad and says this to Broly.
It's your father! He was killed by a stray energy blast!
Not only that, Frieza was a good actor, bro. Like, he can put on a show, bro, and make you believe that whatever lie he's telling was really the truth, bro. Frieza was a straight mind manipulator, the master at it, though. Let's get back to it.
And what happens next is just sad. Because by himself, Broly was boxing with these two, and they realized they couldn't win. So they had to dip. And Frieza... Fred, play the footage.
Oh yeah, Amy.
And while
Frieza damn near took an hour beating from Broly, bro. He beat his for about an hour, bro. That was insane, bro, until Broly seen Whis and decided to try to go after Whis. But Broly is no match for Whis, bro. I mean, let's keep it real, bro. And I'm not trying to hear nobody say, oh, Broly can put up a chance against Whis. Bro, stop your daydreaming. Stop your daydreaming. You need to wake the up, bro. There's no way. Let's get back to it.
Goku and Vegeta are trying to get this fusion dance technique down, Frieza for 1 hour was getting that belt to behind. And he really thought golden form would work. Bro really beat him so bad, he turned him into the thing he hated most. And after 1 hour, we get the legend himself, Gogeta. And we really about to see him go crazy. Now, peep game. So the fight starts off with Broly shooting Ki Blast and Gogeta is dodging everything. This man is moving so elegant, it's insane. And then we see him go Super Saiyan and it was beautiful. Broly comes in with a punch but he gets blocked. Gogeta comes back with a headbutt and sends Broly flying. They clash twice and they get back to boxing. And Gogeta hits him with a clean uppercut. Got this man looking up so hard you thought he was playing shadow boxing. Broly comes in with another punch but Gogeta hits the Millie Rock and maneuvers him to the side. That jump was tough.
Not to mention how big Broly was compared to Gogeta, bro. Like, he made Gogeta look like a child. Like, Broly was just a big truck and Gogeta was a car. Insane, bro. Let's get back to it.
Then he elbows him to the stomach. Brother, sit down. Gogeta starts to spam Ki Blast, but of course that junk did no damage. Broly rushes in and they get to disappearing and pause. Now zoom in. Even while fighting, he gotta make sure he hits that pose. Broly comes in and Gogeta weaves and peep how Broly already knows Gogeta would be behind him. This is just major progression by Broly. They start to throw hands again and Gogeta deflects Broly's punch. Now watch this clip right here. Jump went so fast you didn't even see what happened, but let me break it down for you. Gogeta comes in for a diversion and he got Broly flinching so hard he didn't even see the kick Gogeta delivers, but that left Broly's other side entirely wide open. So Gogeta kicks him again, and this is just amazing hands from Gogeta. They get back to boxing and they proceeded to shatter reality, and this happened because the universe couldn't even handle the crazy amounts of power these two were clashing with. Do you know how strong you gotta be to shatter reality? They both moving crazy right now. And I can't even hold you. Broly was even hanging with Gogeta.
I'm wondering, bro, if Brawley can really put up a fight against Beers, bro. But like I said, bro, they don't want to show us how strong Beers really is, bro. They never put this man to the test, bro. But maybe one day they might in the manga, or if they ever decide to bring back the anime. Who knows? But let's get back to it.
In Super Saiyan form, he forced him into Super Saiyan Blue. And peep this combo real quick. Bow! Uppercut. Where you going? Don't run. Nice parry. Bow! They moving crazy. They come back to reality and Broly rushes in. And if I ever saw this deranged monkey charging after me there, keep this man away from me. Broly goes in for a kick, but Gogeta weaves. Broly goes in for a ki blast, but Gogeta swipes it out the way. And not only did he swipe it out the way, but he deflected it right back. This is crazy IQ plays right here. Broly tries to rush in, but Gogeta hits a spin move and bops him to the face. Got this man Broly weak in the knees. Gogeta wastes no time rushing in, and Broly fires at Gogeta. And peep the theatrics he's doing in the air. And then he comes down to send 2 ki blasts towards Broly. Then he starts spraying. Got this man Broly in peril. Peep how this man is tweaking. And Gogeta is really a menace because he fires the Soul Punisher at Broly. And if you've seen the movie, you know Broly is not evil at all. And the other one though,
Kakarot, how much do you love your son?
yeah. But y'all see how Gogeta,
That was the biggest difference between the two Brawlies. One was pure evil, bro. The other one had a heart, and he was just being misled. So, but the misled one was, I think, maybe a tad bit stronger than the OG. I don't know, man. That's up for debate. Let's get back to it.
Gogeta is smiling. Well, that's because Broly survived. Then we see Broly power up, and this is one of the coldest pictures I'd ever seen in Dragon Ball, period. Whoever was in that studio, give that man a raise. Broly rushes in and Gogeta kicks him, but it gets blocked. Then he kicks him to the side and pushes him back. And what you're about to witness is one of the most sauciest ways you dodge an attack. Broly fires a ki blast at Gogeta, and look how he's moving. He rushes in and gives Broly a mean.
Bro, let's keep it real, bro. That reminded me of when Goku slid on that rainbow blast that Kefla threw at him. So it was a similar type of thing. It looked like Gogeta was out there surfing on waves or something like that before he got to Brawly. And then he gave him that 1-2 punch. You know what I'm saying? That Mike Tyson knockout punch. Who remember that game? Y'all too young for that game, for the Nintendo. Mike Tyson knockout, bro. Let's get back to it.
Punch to the face. He knocks Broly back and Broly starts spamming and Gogeta is dodging them with no effort. Bow! Boom, boom! Brother, get over there! And Gogeta starts giving Broly the hands. Bow! Bow! I'm not done! Woo, woo. Brother, block! Give me a left and a right! Bow! Gogeta really giving him that work! This gotta be the top 10 most best Dragon Ball fights I've ever seen in my entire life. And we not even done. They clash and all you see is lava. Gogeta rushes in and gives Broly a mean left and a clean right. And then he comes in for another right. This man is throwing haymakers like he's Mike Tyson. He flips Broly into the air and he got him floating like he's Gojo. And then he booms Broly. The fight is coming to an end and Gogeta loads up the Kamehameha wave and fires it at Broly. But at the last second, he gets teleported and the fight is over. Whew. This is one of the best videos I think I've ever done. But you know who we gotta do next.
All right!
Well, that's the video. Yes, sir. If you made it to the end, you were a real one.
That was a good video. That was a good, bro. You did a good job on that, bro. Real talk, bro. You know what I mean? You got to give you your props, bro, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. Gogeta was moving different than that, man. And for the fact of him actually doing what he did, bro, to Brawly, bro, shows the feats. Every time Gogeta became Gogeta in the series, his power level just overly became stronger than whatever enemy that he was facing, bro. And it's just quite interesting how much of a jump in power that he used to get, bro. But like I said, Gogeta was a good fusion. Like I said, I'm more personally favorite for Vegito. So when bro definitely do that video, I will be doing a reaction video to it, bro. But if you guys want to check out more bro's videos, I will definitely in the description leave his YouTube channel there so y'all can go over there and check him out. But for me, that's it for the video today. Got to get ready to go to work and continue progressing in life. And I hope you guys are out there doing the same thing, progressing, taking your time, and working to become a better soul, bro. Because at the end of the day, that's all it really is about, bro. Is you becoming better for you. You know what I'm saying? So, like I always say, man, believe in yourself. Because ain't nobody else go do it, man. Dragon Ball Art 92. I'm out, y'all. Peace.
Recently, I was able to witness the fights of 3 great warriors. His powers were completely absurd. I had never seen anything like it.